Hey, yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I do appreciate your support of the channel. Keep it coming. We're cooking along nicely. Hey, I am here in my Schwarzpanzer. Remember the black tanks? It has a black tank skin on it, so yeah. Anyway, that was an interesting time, wasn't it? What was that, 3 years ago or so when this thing came out? Pretty good tank. It's a premium tier 8 German tank. Similar to the Indian Panzer. We are here on, where are we? We're on Proc. We're on Proc. I've spawned into the south. This is an encounter mode. I played this game on stream, and as I was moving, I initially was headed up the hill. Talked about I should go up the hill because there's only one artillery. I can do some spotting for the guys in the middle, and it looked like not many people were going to the middle, so I decided to work the middle. And I've got a T-54 coming with me. That's helpful. I try to knock those buildings down, but I'm really not doing a very effective job. I guess HE would have been nicer, but it takes a while to whittle those things down, especially when you're shooting at the top of it. So we'll take a couple shots, and we've got a good stack going on down here. We've got a couple guys over on the west side. We have an okay number of dudes going up the hill. Just a couple, and then a Black Prince and some other insane person driving up the inside of the tracks, which is a pretty useless spot to go, but it's a Type 59. We'll see how they go. The T-54 takes an artillery hit, so the artillery is aimed in right here. That makes me not very interested in getting continually spotted, so I'm going to hang out here just a bit. And you'll notice that our west side has fallen back, and we've got a big old Campa Lampa Ding Dong going on over there. So we got the EBR coming up. I'm going to miss this shot, unfortunately, and he actually spots me, which is very irritating. So he gets a spot on me, I back up, I'm expecting to be RD'd at any moment. We've lost a scout already, there goes the EBR zinging by, and I am now, once again, looking at this map and thinking, okay, the guys on the hill have no idea what's happening or how to win this map. And I start clicking on that spot, which I will do multiple times, trying to get somebody to get up there and find this guy. And this guy is going to be an absolute thorn in my side for a long time. I'm just going to take that building down so I have a better shot next time. I'll go ahead and come on up here and see if I can sneak one on there a little bit behind him. And he is bailing off the hill, which right now would be the cue for those two guys to move forward. We lose a stirb. Our stirb goes down, how you get spotted in a stirb, I will never know. That's crazy. I will fade over this way, because that gets me a better and easier shot onto the 14.5. So we take a shot on him. I get spotted. The Type 59, the EBR, and others are still surfing on the ridge. So every time we come up a little too high, we get spotted, and the 14.5 ends up dying. That's very, very helpful. So I'm going to flex over this way. I'll dive down so I don't take a hit. There's somebody else up on top. There's a T-54 up there. I'll just take a shot, but it actually hits the train. I get spotted, and now I need to get down low and come in this way, use this train track terrain to try to keep the T-44 from hitting me right there. Finally, the 103 starts to move up, and we're starting to get shots. I bounce off the bloody T-44 there. The 103 is getting hammered pretty hard. The problem that he's got is the Scorpion and several others are sitting on their side. So he's tall enough, he ended up getting lit up enough that he ended up dying right there. The other heavy sits back. I am noting that they've got a considerable number of TDs sitting on their island, and that is very, very helpful to us, especially when the fight is all over here. Now I noticed the object 430, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start working on him, trying to keep him lit. We've started to lose, and he's a big problem right here, so we're going to come up, see if we can sneak a shot into him, and not only do we not sneak a shot into him, we take a hit from the SP-1C, who blaps heat into us. And we're also in trouble on the middle right there. So at this point, this is more of a hold while potentially trying to get shots in on that object 430. And I see the T-10, thank you very much. He comes up, getting a little bit over aggressive. So we sneak another one into him. We do, but it bounces and down he goes. So that was a good kill, we needed that. That's one of their top tier tanks and a heavy that's down. Try to sneak one over on the EBR. Killing him would be nice. The SP-1C goes down. That's a scout out of the way. And we're starting to even this thing up just a little bit. Looking good. Now I'm thinking, all right, this 430 needs to get out of here. We need to figure out how to get rid of this guy. So we'll take a shot there. He misses. I miss. but I get some spotting. So he takes a little bit more. He's not quite down to a one-shot, so while I do want to keep in contact with him so the artillery can get shots, I do need to wait for him to reload, the artillery to reload before I can really do it. So there's no sense dueling the 430 and letting him punch through my turret until we are ready with the artillery. So I'll just do this, just enough to light him. There we go, and that's what I'm looking for. We get a shot in on him. And now we'll wait. One thing I am looking at is the fact that the artillery I'm working with is a Lorraine 155-50. It just doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does reload fast, so I do need to remember that. And it's about now that I need to light this guy. Just kind of mentally doing it in my head. There he is. All right, there you go, Lorraine. Go ahead and take your shot right there. And the 430 knows exactly what's about to happen. Somebody actually bounced, I think. That might have been the artillery. The Progetto and the Scorpion G sort of have shots up on the hill right there, so I'm working with them as well if one of them can get lucky. There we go. The artillery goes in, but it doesn't quite kill him. And again, that's the problem with the Lorraine. He actually misses, and I bounce. So I'm actually just going to come up here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to reload faster than him, so I'm just going to aim in on him, go right into that corner weak spot there up under his track, and we will get rid of that guy. So now we've got the 430 down. 2,000 spotting in all of that, 586. Remember that spotting is every bit as important as damage as far as 3 marking and experience goes. So we'll come up over here, and now we're flowing back. And because I've noted that most of their TDs, well, all of them at this point, are spotted over on the hill, all that leaves on my side really is the EBR and maybe the artillery counting noses. The SM is over there. There's the 100 M1. The other 2 already were on that hill. Now, they could have flowed back this way, but more than likely, all that's here are these guys. Now watch this. Yeah, a little damp, no. Right into his gun. Bounces off the M12. There's a shot. Somebody else fired in there too, but he didn't end up dying. Now, I know the EBR's here, so I'm going to actually use these bushes to get as close as possible before the EBR sees me, rather than go out into the open right there and actually find him right in front of me. So I'm just going to shoot him on the way in. Go around him. Come up here. Find the artillery, which still hasn't lit. He knows I'm coming. I'm really lucky he wasn't reloaded. Find him here and just shoot him as we go. So now that that guy's dead, I come out of my tunnel vision and realize there's only 2 guys alive. Take a shot on the SU-130 as I come up and over. I accept that shot not being fully zoomed in because I expected somebody else to shoot him at any moment. That's just something I'll do late game when I'm really just trying to steal as many hit points as possible. And in a situation where, you know, now this one I'm going to aim in because I know he's got a lot of hit points and I would really like to track him and get that assist right there, which is exactly what I did. And then we end up with the last kill there. 5 kills, 1,381 damage, 3,144 on the spotting, and an ace tanker on proc in what a lot of people would consider a relatively mediocre premium medium tank. So middle tier on this particular battle, not a bad setup. All right, guys, I hope you liked that. Hope you learned a little something along the way. If you did, make sure you subscribe, and we will see ya.